This is Sally Cole with Story Hour Academy, and this is our lesson about the multi-letter vowel phonogram EIGH that makes a long A sound, A. This is four-letter long A. Now, if you recall from prior lessons, we have a two-letter long A, AI, that makes the A sound, that may not be used at the end of English words, because English words don't end in I. We have another two-letter long A, AY, that makes the A sound, that may be used at the end of English words. And now, we're adding another way to spell the long A sound A, which is EIGH. A. They're all pronounced the same, but they're spelled differently. Let's write EIGH out 5 times. Get a paper and pencil. Here we go. EIGH says A. EIGH says A. EIGH says A. EIGH says A, and EIGH says A. Now, let's spell some words with the EIGH phonogram. Our first word is 8, as in the number 8. So we spell the A with a EIGH, and then we need a T to say T. Eight. Our next word is 8th. So we need EIGH to say A. And then we need our TH phonogram to say eighth. As in, I came in 8th place. Our next word is freight. We need an F to say F, an R to say an EIGH to say A, and a T to say T. T, freight. Our next word is weigh. We have a W to say W, a EIGH to say A, and a T to say T. T. That is a heavy weight. And our next word is neigh. The horse says neigh. We have an N that says N, an EIGH to say A, neigh. One thing to know about the EIGH phonogram is that it's not all that common. There are less than 10 root words that are spelled with the EIGH phonogram where the long A sound is clear, where it says A. There is one commonly used word where the EIGH phonogram does not make a long A sound, and that is height. Let's write out height. This will be a sight word for us. We need an H to say an EIGH to make the long I sound I, and a T to say T. height. Let's review the other sight words that we've learned recently. I'll write it, and you say it if you remember it, okay? This one is A-G-A-I-N. It uses the AI phonogram, but it doesn't make a long A sound. It makes a short E sound. The word is again. Here's another one. S-A-I-D. Uses the AI phonogram, but it doesn't make a long A sound. It makes a short E sound. What is it? Said. Here's one with A-Y. Usually, A-Y says A, but in this word, it makes a short E sound. S, z, says. So now we have 4 sight words. Height, again, said, says. And we'll keep building up this bank of sight words because they are very useful to know. Now let's shift gears and write a poem using the EIGH phonogram. The name of this poem is called The Freighter. So per usual, I will write the phonograms we know in green and the phonograms we don't know in blue. THE is the. Then we have an F that says f, an R that says an EIGH, today's phonogram, to make a long A sound A T that says T, and an ER. Vowel diphthong that says The Freighter by Leroy F. Jackson. A B that says B. A Y that says I. Leroy is an L that says O. The E that says E. An R that says and OY phonogram that says oi. F is his initial, capital F period, and Jackson. I'm going to run out of room on that line, so I'll go to the next line. We have a J that says J, A that says A, a CK that says K, we know that phonogram, an S that says S, a O that says A, and an N that says N. We will just do the first stanza of this poem, and if you would like to finish the poem, you can read it in a book called The Peter Patter Book by Leroy F. Jackson. Here we go. Through fog and rain. Write out TH to begin through. And we need an R that says And through is spelled with another 4-letter phonogram, O-U-G-H. Oo. Fog is an F that says F, an O that says Ah, and a G that says G. And would be an A that says A, an N that says N, and a D that says D. Rain would be an R that says And we get to use our AI phonogram that makes a long A sound A. A. To finish N, we need an N that says N. Rain. I run my train is the next line. We have a capital I to say I. We need an R that says in run. A U that says An N that says n. For my, we need a M that says and a Y that says I. For train, we need a T that says T, an R that says Here's our AI phonogram again that says A, and an N that says T, A, N, train. Let's get some more space here. So far we have, through fog and rain, I run my train wherever the track is laid. So we need a WH, says W, we know that phonogram. And we have an R-controlled vowel phonogram here with E, R, where, ever would be a E that says a V that says V, and then another R-controlled phonogram, wherever. The, we've got our voiced TH, and a schwa E, the track. We have a T that says T, an R that says a short A, and a CK that says K. Is, we have a I that says I, and a S that says Z, the second sound of S, is, and laid. We have an L that says O. Here's our AI phonogram again. To make the long A sound A T that says D, comma. And over the road, we've done and already. So A that says A, N that says D that says D, an O for over, a V for V, a ER that says the road. There's our voice TH again, and our schwa E, We have an R that says an OA, multi-letter vowel phonogram that says O, D that says D. I carry a load of capital I, C that says K. Here's another R-controlled vowel phonogram for carry, for the air in carry, I should say. And a Y that says E, A, long A, all by itself. Load, with an L that says O, an OA, multi-letter vowel phonogram. It says O, a D that says D. And the last line, whenever the freight is paid. Do you hear the A in freight? We've already done wherever, so we'll just copy this one up here. We have the WH that says W. We have the ER that says air. We have the E in ever. E that says a V that says V, and an ER that says wherever. The freight. Here we've got TH, voice TH that says V, schwa schwa, E that says Then we get to write freight again. F that says f, R that says Here's today's phonogram, E-I-G-H. That says what? It says A. And a T that says T. A, T. Is. I that says I. And S that says Z. And paid. P that says P. And A-I that makes long A sound A. A D that says D. That's the end of the poem. Let's read it together. Through fog and rain I run my train, wherever the track is laid. And over the road I carry a load, wherever the freight is paid. Let's go look at our picture to go with this poem here. It's a little boy playing with a freight train, a toy freight train. So that was the beginning of The Freighter by Leroy F. Jackson, and I think you would enjoy reading more poems by Leroy F. Jackson, so check out the Peter Patter book. That's your assignment. Our next lesson here at Story Hour Academy will be about the multi-letter vowel phonogram EE that makes a long E sound. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.